black
filled
nigga.
with pictures of our new.
They give us a black nigga. Hold on, chat.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know,
I like they get the respect
they went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman.
Oh, that is Paul Heyman. Wow, that's crazy. All right, he might not be meat ready.
And the SST, the Samoan.
He been there since the start.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine. Already an imposing
he was the manager of niggas
that
that couldn't
early
speak
on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts.
Julius, you ain't here?
Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. The Head Shrinkers are coming! Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Brothers, we're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe.
Me. You know I'm an expert.
Today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes,
and we on legendary chat, so I can't say niggas
that
is doing
will all bring your
taking it the easy way
to a vicious, miserable end.
they putting us right in? Oh, was there no interest in?
One of the toughest teams in WWE history. Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for all the way to the ring.
What happens if you don't buy the bloodline?
565 Samu and Fatu.
They do both all story moves that they gave us.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys. You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path. Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
You better use the stick too far. Nah, they really shouldn't. They shouldn't.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
About time you finally follow him.
Of being the toughest
team
in all of WWE.
It seems like you was holding out for a little bit.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 531 pounds.
Yo, when we I'll be trying to find some niggas to play zombies with. I'll play with you, bro.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
Nobody plays zombies.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania. Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
Who are they looking for? It's a 3-man tag? Oh, yeah. Come on, Oof. Come on, Oof.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9. And we are watching four men who have been right in home inside of the Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it. The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers are many accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott are the share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Of course, I'll be
across the throat.
One night, we were streaming till about 7 in the morning. Come on. 5 seconds.
Oh, right to the throat.
There you go, there you go.
Counter, side cutting. Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Back in the corner. They won the back in the corner. Now hit him with a hard.
Single arm back body drop. That takes power.
There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners. And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers.
Fatu and Samu is
propped up in the corner.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Megamaniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles. Members in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. There's the tag. And it is on.
Tossed by the neck.
Manages to slip out of the way.
No, into the rope. Oh, wow. Wow.
Precarious position for both superstars. Oh, gosh.
Goodness.
That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
Steiner's caught with a reversal.
Get in there.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle.
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Oh, he saw it coming.
I think that was it right there, though, bro.
Counters that with an arm drag.
Solid punch.
Come on, Wolf. You ain't got to do all that. I was going to violate him already, bro.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Like the rebound shit, I don't think I got that. I don't think I got that in my bag yet.
Steiner cuts him off.
I don't got that in my bag,
surrounded by all this pageantry. Do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship belts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
It says circle this. Yeah, circle. Grab.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
That's Fatu, right? I'm Fatu, bro. In the ring with Rick Steiner. Oh, I'm in there with Rock.
Steiner drawing a big reaction from the crowd.
Bro, go tag your man then, bro. Get this nigga up out of here, bro. He's a pussy,
He
bro.
get on with it already. This is a fight.
I'll do with that shot. Get in the ring. Oh, he's on some weird shit. Nah, go get your man.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
He reversing.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this.
There you go. The shot. I knew I wasn't right.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
And that zombies, though.
Oh, look at this, the power.
So what was I doing wrong in the tutorial that they didn't
The tag was made and Scott not aware.
Boom!
Kick. Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
Pin him.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
Yeah, you dive off the... I told you I was going to dive off the top rope.
Stiff headbutt. Samu scales all the way up top.
Get in now.
From the top.
This nigga has no shoes on. Oh my God, he's a savage.
Scott timed that one.
Wait, why would you tag in the other East? Fuck it.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Fuck it. I feel like you need to be in here though. I feel like you need to be. Oh my God. What's going on?
Kicks out.
So no rope break? Oh! Nah, that was official, but hold on. No rope break? Can I tag him?
Arm extended.
Let me tag my brother, man. Let me take my brother, man. Targeting. Oh, press R3. Why you even tell me that?
His teammate in.
Alright, chill out, Now you bugging
right into the corner.
And he stonewalls Samu.
Haymaker connects.
Does he have it? And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
They said something about like
and he avoids what was coming.
Hold on. Chill out.
Turns it around.
I got a tag finish over here. I didn't even know that. Hold on. Oh my God, we got ass. Hold on.
Shoulders up before two.
He's still got life in this matchup.
I just want to see the tag finisher. Oh my God. All right.
Spike down.
Never mind.
For the victory.
Is this it?
Never mind. Yeah, fuck all that tag finisher shit. Yo. I pressed the wrong button.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Can I reverse? Get up. Get up.
Playing him on the top rope. Oh, scattered that one.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Nicely done. Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Yeah, it's a pinfall submission. The passive resistance means you should shrink some heads.
Oh boy, I think we know what he has in store next.
All right,
okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. He might just be stalling for time here.
Locks in the gut wrench. Suplex.
Get up. It says opponent dazed in my corner.
Sent to the corner. Oh, took the opening to kick him right in the face.
How the fuck?
Suplex. He's looking fairly drained.
Yeah, no, a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out.
We gotta reverse.
With such force, the whole ring is
hot tag. Bro,
I think, yeah, Samu was opened up a bit there.
I guess it's just watching.
Tag made, and here comes the double team. Classic tag team wrestling here.
Oh my God, they're about to violate me.
Off the second rope. Taking their time.
Hot tag.
DDT.
I'll get the hot tag.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Taking flight.
Off the mark with that one.
If he's really gonna think I'm gonna just jump on me like that. Them reversing all these virus moves is crazy.
Unheard in the corner. Unrelenting with the elbows.
Able to make the tag.
And boy, was it needed.
Brought down with a DDT.
They said that was a hot tag.
End of things there.
Could be what Steiner really needed to push the advantage. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
No.
High angle exploder suplex.
Fatu might be defeated here. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Bro, they said I just need to throw this thing into the corner, bro.
And that's going to jam Scott's offense. Placing him in the corner.
There's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their
face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Thank you.
And Head Shrinkers get the win.
Thank you.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
I guess this didn't happen real life. They lost. I re-changed history, nigga. Yeah, now we got our boys. We have Fatu and Samu and Jaju. We got everybody.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today.
That's
now,
right.
whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into the business,
My boy
The
Dwayne.
Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock, 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led.
He's not better than John Cena.
nation.
John Cena is like 17 WWE championships. Like,
has
what the hell?
one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE
The
history,
graphics is crazy.
earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena.
If they
Each
put a
of
milestone
these
for
men
John Cena,
are known
for The
as
Rock,
the faces
come on
of
now.
their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity.
Oh, they about to
during
do
the
it. Oh, yeah,
vaunted
let's go.
Attitude Era,
I was hoping they
tearing
would let us play
opponents
against Stone
down
Cold.
with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them
Nah,
apart.
The Rock really had it,
on
though.
the mic.
It was really
with
white
cutting
versus black. It was
one-liners
like Larry Bird and
catchphrases
Magic Johnson in the
that are
NBA
still
and Rock
recited
and Stone Cold
to
in
this day.
WWE.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's
The Rock said-
434-day
The Rock
title
said-
reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me
Wrestling's
to
really
rattle off The
decent.
Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
I mean, we could whoop Triple H ass. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Yeah, they really went out, all out. We were just talking shit about.
And here comes the number one contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
Look at it.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
Hawaii.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday, and he's taking the risk, stepping in here against the newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right to claim the championship.
I'm gonna go to sleep on that bullshit ass intro he had. Good thing he changed his intro. Alright, L2 is the run. I keep pressing L1. Man, this shit look fire, bro.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time.
Oh!
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley,
like that. Oh, I ran into it.
Taking flight. Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Run.
And a shot to the gut, too.
That's crazy.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
He quickly slides into the ring.
You know, can I get up?
Helmsley is putting his opponent on notice.
Can I get up?
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
From way out, double axe handle connects.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a... Taking flight! Sent off from the apron! Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all of the stops.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the square.
He was down.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Non-stop blows.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows when he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies. Headlock. Oh,
wow. Yeah, I don't like shit like that. We're not failing. Not failing anything at all.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. Oh, colliding with a barricade. Gets the reversal. What a counter. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Turns that in his favor. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. Less and less time remaining on the count.
From the top, boom!
Was punched in right in the middle. The champion into the pin. Raises the shoulder.
You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up.
Oh my God, that'd be so slow.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance.
The champ is going for the cover.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Cobra clutch. Torturing the ref.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Big clothesline.
Totally helpless at the moment. Ooh, right to the throat.
Before this match, I was talking
Submission time.
Dragon sleeper applied.
All the leverage and pressure staying on the neck.
I knew I didn't like
hurry. The window of opportunity to break free.
I picked it either way.
place knee.
Oh my God. Can we change the button off rip?
The Intercontinental.
My fault, chat. My fault, chat. Gameplay settings. You can't change it.
Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental champion. This should be a memorable match.
Bro!
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
He's on some weird shit. Oh my God.
Into the hammerlock. Oh boy. Back suplex.
Can we get out of the
And
way?
conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Triple H
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Launching.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming.
Is he going to do it? Oh, a shoulder breaker. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
He's not about to make himself lose. I'm about to say.
Boom, right in the button.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
I feel a little time.
Neither one giving up any ground. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Exhaustion setting in, and Impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Wow. I really lost that shit. Wow.
We're going to shut this down.
Kick out at one for the challenger.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
There we go.
Fisherman suplex.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the...
He could be looking for a submission here.
Cinching up their opponent.
Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold.
No need for all that. Wow.
Lights out. DDT connects. Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye. Caught by the back of the elbow.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Man.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Not up. You got some momentum.
DDT plants them.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
No, kick out.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
And even before the bell,
This looks like the set. The champ is in control.
Wow, we lost.
Loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
No.
Here's your winner, and still
Yeah, let's see. That's not how it's supposed to go down.
The
This is
Intercontinental
something about
title
both of us.
hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match with...
sleeper hook cinched in deep.
Fading.
All
the force and pressure of this hold being focused. And breaks out of the sleeper.
Tossed to ringside. Flying.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to have seen Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia.
Chief Maivia. Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
Thursday Raw, Thursday, getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. #1 contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst.
I haven't Helmsley with no signature, no nothing, bro. He's just
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit.
Submit him, thank you.
Cobra clutch. Torturing their...
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Good combos.
Boom, what a punch.
God, we're not doing this, bro.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Boom. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. You can feel no more holding back. Going
3 seconds. Like, that's some dick riding shit, bro. Like, nah, bro. Now they doing some weird shit, bro. Oh, my God.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental champion. This should be a memorable match. And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, we're talking about 3 generations. This guy's going to
why is this fight so
jeopardized quick hit. Championship on the line. Lifts up the shoulder. He's not going to go away that easy.
Looks like Rocky is locked in on his opponent.
No, you're not serious, bro.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Delivered into the barricade. Face first off the barricade.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit.
Helmsley had that well scouted.
Oh my God.
Rocky moves out of the way.
Scoop slam from behind.
Inverted scoop slam. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Okay. And then just get up.
And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
Please. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you.
And able to beat Helmsley to the punch.
Maneuvers out of the way.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience.
No.
That could be a developing story as this match progresses.
You're weird.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart. Take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Come on.
Sharp punch.
You're weird. You're weird. Bro, nah. Triple H is really trying to stay in this match with me. Come on now, my nigga. You know you just a
The Intercontinental title hangs
nigga,
in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would
off
want
of
nothing
me.
more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. As far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. Had scattered, now can capitalize.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
Pussy. Slam that nigga on the back of his neck, bro.
Fisherman suplex.
Alright.
Inconspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about. Rocky has
double axe handle.
Why are you? Oh my God!
Moving into the ring.
Stop running. I said myself, stop running.
And an inverted atomic drop. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this.
Clutch cinched in. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not.
Wow.
Break. Too close to the ropes.
Can you get up? Like, why are you getting up like that?
Course to the top turnbuckle.
Why?
Why? Creates the separation.
Vicious right forearm.
What a drop kick.
Helmsley
has no control here.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer. He's able to dodge out of the way.
Nah, bro. Nah, this shit could. Nah. I don't want to say what I was going to say, bro. Come on, bro. Come the fuck on, bro. Come the fuck on, bro.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide, arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match. Embodying Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy. Back suplex.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Come on, man.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
And
conspicuous by his absence is the brother of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late.
Here with quick cover, title on the line.
The challenger stays in the match with a kick out.
Not quite.
Just slam, bro.
Escape out of that attack.
Vicious backbreaker.
Shoulders down!
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment. Ooh, stiff punch.
I'm tired of this stuff.
Haymaker after haymaker.
They already got me now.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. This is a war of attrition with neither. Nothing pretty about this. Just a good old Donnybrook here.
What the fuck? What the?
That will leave
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Buster knee smash.
No, hell no. Hell no.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Makes the cover. And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner.
Bro, you're not doing that. Why are they trying to play around me, bro?
Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another.
I literally was winning that shit.
Challenger Rocky Maivia and our current champion,
Helmsley. Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a
higher
class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Stop!
That attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE.
Soaring!
Oh my, apron senton. Throwing all costs into the wind in pursuit of the title.
Maivia gets stonewalled.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
This is agonizing. The deathlock is in.
They gotta be 10 seconds in. Oh my God.
They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and
goodness gracious.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is
taking flight. Completely missed the mark there.
He really wilded out for no reason, bro.
Catches a punch.
Bro, I'm not trying to do
these two going strike for strike, it seems.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Ooh.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Boom. Oof. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Toe-to-toe, treating each
just going off with
How did I not win that? How did I not win that? How did I not win that? How did I not win that?
Looking absolutely wrong.
Bro, you kidding me? Like, come on, bro.
What a punch! And we know Rocky doesn't have the
I'm
same
not even past
experience
the
as
first
Helms.
challenge, bro.
A developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced
Leave
wrestler
me
like Helmsley can take a young
bro.
wrestler
Like,
and pick him
literally,
apart,
bro.
take
Just go
advantage,
out the ring, bro.
capitalize, and win.
Jump, jump.
Blast off!
Hunter getting out of harm's way.
Get off of me.
Has it hooked in. Inverted vertical suplex. Rocky Maivia taking on an uphill battle thus far. Undergoing a wrestling lesson by the veteran Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Shut up. You didn't even throw me nowhere, brother. Get up!
Drop. Great height. This is an unyielding attack from Hunter.
This pristine offense from Helmsley has Rocky Maivia scrambling.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has a bigger problem.
Late pin, championship on the line. A kick out at 2.
Lost, bro. Like,
turns it around.
Maivia finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Now's a chance for Maivia to get back into this match.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Bro, I'm literally on the same
punch.
I'm on the first challenge.
Into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Sent out of the ring.
Can you come out here with me, bro? I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
Well, nigga, like,
climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Real shit like that's crazy. Dummy, that's what you get.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Like, bro, I'm on the same.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can be won outside of the squared circle.
There it is. Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
He's doing weird shit. He's doing weird shit.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Oh, what are you
executed,
bro?
Helmsley heads up high.
Get up! If I lose again, I'm not playing again. I promise y'all, Shaq. I promise y'all not. It's over. It's like, no need to even lie to y'all.
Boom!
What the fuck is you trying so hard for, bro? As a computer, why is you trying so hard?
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley's our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest.
Let me know
Class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blow.
Bro, you're not even giving me a chance to reverse.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
Nigga, come on. You get me pissed off.
And now headed to the outside.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is. Oh, brother. If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia has got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Watch out!
Able to slip out of that one.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
Nah,
and this
bro,
is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Taking this fight back into the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Bro, if the objective is to be outside, put me out fucking side,
Their
bro.
superstar giving an inch here.
Ooh. And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral? That description for Helmsley.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Oh, the willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Back and forth.
It did not make no fucking sense, bro.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Oh my god, bro. Like, it literally just does not make no fucking sense, bro.
Take on. Axe handle from the cover. We're going to shut this down.
The challenger wriggles out of
pissed off.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought. He gets out of the way.
And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star.
Sky high.
Helmsley timed that just right.
A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
Helmsley with a ruthless attack, and he might have Maivia here.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay in his opponent.
If you gotta be outside, why is this nigga keep running inside and he's really taunting me? Like,
an onslaught of offense
not
from
coming
Helmsley.
Maivia just getting smothered by Helmsley at the moment.
Yeah, bro. Look. He's just standing there, bro. Come outside, bro.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Why do you keep going to the fucking turnbuckle?
Oh my God!
Nah, this game's starting.
Shoulders down to retain. And the champ can't keep the shoulders down.
He's still got
He's
more
give me
left
up
in the tank.
if I kick out of some of them.
Maivia's pulled in.
Oh no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that.
Still in this, the title hangs on balance.
Bro, get up! Get up!
It's still up for grabs.
Now might be a good time to regroup. Rethink your plan.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Like, my nigga, like, get up, bro. You literally look dumb, bro.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Rocky isn't being given any room to recover.
This pristine offense from Helmsley has Rocky Maivia scrambling.
Are we gonna see a tap?
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I'm on the first fucking challenge.
Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding his win off the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh, from the top. Elbow drop. Good lord.
Swings the momentum his way.
Heavy work being done to Maivia right now.
Rocky beats him to the punch.
Maivia finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will...
From the top.
Oh my, apron senton.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
The Cobra clutch is applied.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Good Lord. So effective. And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship. What a way to get out of that one.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Kicking out before the count.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Ooh, cheap shot right above the eye. He counters with a great reversal. Man. Counters right back on Rocky.
Trading counters here.
And a counter by Helmsley. A face buster.
We're going to double underhook. Did the champ just finish the job?
That's rope break, bro. Like, come on.
Cover. And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner.
Nah, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like, 5 seconds, chat. 5 seconds, bro. Bro, why the fuck is Triple H? Yo. Something I'm doing wrong, bro. I don't even want to smoke until I wanted to just smoke, but hold on, I'm not smoking until I beat this shit, bro. Off rip.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance.
Like,
tonight,
bro,
in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here.
Jump.
From the top. Senton from the apron.
More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action.
All that reversal shit. Yep.
Cobra clutch. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
Wow.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah. Yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. No, bro. It's just a simple fucking combo,
The Intercontinental
bro.
Championship is on the line here
Nigga
between
doing
two
the
superstars
moves,
who
bro.
don't have anything nice to say about one another.
Weird
the challenger,
shit, bro.
Rocky Maivia,
Weird
and our
shit when
current
the fucking
champion,
computer just
Hunter
start doing
Hearst
weird shit,
Helmsley.
bro.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Now I'm pissed off,
that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this. Here we go.
Got it, bro. Like, look at that one. Reversing everything.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother. Hunter
like
making it
the weird shit,
clear for his opponent tonight.
Like, do that weird shit and
Ooh, that hurt.
do nothing this whole time.
Maivia is ready for that.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Good defense there.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh,
Good measure.
and watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Bro, why are you touching
the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here?
Can we get these combos, though?
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Cuts the attack off. Inconspicuous by his absence.
You gotta stop it, bro. You gotta stop it. I don't even care.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Just win. Like, literally, that's some real dickhead weird shit, bro. Every time I get to this combo, she's gonna do some weird shit, bro.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
9 seconds. 9 fucking dick. Yo, bro. I'm not playing this shit, bro. I'm not playing this shit, bro.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to
the sky, senton from the apron.
Shows you how committed this competitor is to winning the title.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
Time clothesline. Good grief.
Submission time.
Dragon sleeper on Pride.
The neck just being wrecked.
He is not sleep yet.
Float over. Into a DDT.
Fight.
And Byron Rocky has tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
Why not?
Why are you letting more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE? You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful balls and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Now he's really trying OD hard.
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can...
Cobra clutch cinched in.
It's crazy.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Clothesline. What impact. And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship. Pretty drop kick. Oh, he timed that.
I knew it.
This could be it.
The ref pulls it off. He's on the ropes.
I just wanted to see if the game was gonna bullshit. It's gonna still bullshit. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, bro.
To the floor. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done, bro. A literally simple fucking combo,
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. As far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize it.
Up high.
Oh my, apron senton.
This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title.
Off the barricade.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
I can't get the combo off, bro.
Cobra clutch cinched in, and he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
You go up, you have to come down.
Rocky.
Submission time.
Dragon sleeper approach.
Attacking. And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
Bro.
Here is your winner.
Bro, like, nah, bro. Like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like, literally, after this, we're done. After we beat Triple H, we're done. I'm not playing this shit no more, bro. I'm not playing this shit no more, bro. I don't care how easy the next fight is, bro.
The Intercontinental title.
Like, what? Like, what kind of
Hangs
fucking
in the balance
combo
tonight in a
you
match
need me to
between our
do?
refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time.
He's not worth nobody's time.
Steered away there.
Shit, bro.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Lift off.
You saw that one coming.
Oh, come on, bro.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Sky high. Getting out of opponent's way. Treading all over their opponent.
What a reversal. What a reversal by Hunter.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Sent straight into the barricade.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No type of reversal.
Power
Straight
slam.
ass him.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
Look out, it's on now.
Big shots being fired right now.
Neither competitor letting up. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line.
Can I win one? Can I win one?
Things.
Can I fucking win one?
A face bust.
Mavi is pulled in.
The champ taking care of business here.
What a kick out at two.
That's how much winning this title means. To give
really
everything you got.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Hey, can I get a rope break? The rope break is right there, bro. The rope break is right there, bro.
Rocky moves out of the way.
The champion into the pin. And a heartbreaking loss for the young star, Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Hunter.
Bro, you can't be fucking serious, bro. How can I not win? How can I not win? Man, this shit get me, like, I don't even hear it. This shit get me tight. Get all that sound out of here, bro. Bro, chat, bro. How can I? Why is it sad? Turn this. I need some peace and quiet. I really am trash, bro. Am I really trash, bro? After we beat this shit, we going on GTA, bro. Something to calm our nerve. How do we keep losing, bro?
Bro, I killed the nigga, bro. He dead. He dead.
Yeah, Dewey really love this shit, bro.
He came to help you. Niggas got smacked with an axe because he came to help you. You should have told him to mind his business. Bro, we killed him.
Alright, chat, I'm winning this time. I promise you I'm winning this time. There's no way I'm not winning this time, bro.
I got one clip left in every because of this nigga. Nah, I know you wasn't out here, bro.
Oh, I was supposed to go get my food mad long ago.
He came to help you, though.
Nah, we really just took a smoke break, chat. Like, nah, like, what the fuck? 15,000 VC for the. Why do they got VC in 2K, bro? I mean, WWE, bro. This shit really got me stressed out. Fuck you, Paul Heyman. Who else got this game, bro? Let's give y'all something, bro. Who else got this? L-Dot from the Sec bought the game, bro. He played 21 hours of the game. Golly. My boy Julius. Damn, we only on 11% done. Oh man, bro, we nowhere near anything what anybody else isn't close to that. Let's get this shit, bro. We can't keep losing, bro. It's like, bro, like, come on, Triple H, like, this is not your story, my nigga. Like, you really trying to do the most. It's not your story, bro. My story, bro.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. As far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. Driven into the barricade. Bang! He finds a counter. And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal. Helmsley keeping his opponent at bay.
And a counter by Helmsley.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
We got to cover, guys, for the championship.
The challenger kicks out after 1.
Looking for a speedy pinfall there. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Submission time.
Dragon sleeper applied.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up? Trying somehow to work his way out of the dragon sleeper, and does. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get on the top. Crash landing. Beautiful suplex. Non-vintage move here. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated.
Combos. X. Square X. There.
Manages to reverse it.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. Sharp clothesline hits its mark. Uh-oh.
Jawbreaker.
Call the dentist.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, man. Pin attempt by the champion. Gets the shoulder up after 1 there.
Just kicking out at 1 takes a lot in a match like this.
A move right out.
Knee strike.
That was crazy.
Gosh. And an inverted atomic drop. Oh, and a big right. And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Watching and coming down with incredible force. Maivia took to the sky and executed that.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, and with the submission, and breaks out of the sleeper.
Ducked underneath. No, German suplex. Shoulders are down. To retain. And only gets a 1 count.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Big back body drop.
Ball across the face.
Stomping. Ouch.
Oh, counters right back on Hunter. Launched into the air with a back body drop.
Oh my God.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand. Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight. Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Oh, man.
Maivia just collapsed.
Yeah. Different extra shit.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down.
Let's go, Rock.
Rocky wins the title.
That's all we have to do this whole time, bro.
Rocky Maivia has shot Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new
We were struggling this damn long.
champion, Rocky Maivia.
Alright, chat.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Alright, we might go get some food and we'll be right back on, bro. Cause nah, ain't no way.
In a family
The whole
of
tree?
elite combat athletes and top-tier
We gotta go
performers,
through the whole tree?
the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
How much is it for 100?
Chat, I ain't gonna lie. We about to go get this food real quick and we coming right back, bro. Coming right back. Let him do it. Let him do it.
Oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Uh-oh. Elbow drop. George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Jarring European uppercut.
Whoa, stiff headbutt. We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional who's game plan for this stipulation. And Steele, well, I think he just shows up to the arena and asks who he's fighting.
Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Oh, no.
He is donning the crimson mask.
What a callous attack.
Oh, my God.
And that holds Peter Maivia back.
And Steele isn't looking helpless anymore.
But George has to push now while the window's open.
Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now. Boom. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Cover.
Shoulders are down.
That is crazy.
Not even a one count there.
Not even a near fall there. Oh, man.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents taking flight.
That's to knock all the wind out of you.
I'm moving too late.
What a counter!
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Peter Maivia rallying this crowd behind him.
Ian Steele fending him off.
Scoop slam, making it look easy. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Oh, he flips that around. Oh, what a kick. Scattered and met with a back elbow. And it seems as though the High Chief is in a rare state of distress.
Yeah, it's very difficult to prepare for George Animal Steele.
George Animal Steele is not. He might put him away here. Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Mistake made by Steele. Ooh!
I think once we get the damage in it, that can't be too close.
Got out of the way that time. Dominating shoulder tackle. And landing with the double axe handle.
Side headlock applied.
Good measure. He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim.
Blistering shoulder block.
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Like, bro. So tight,
the High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is...
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Oh! Able to punch his way out.
Snapmare could set something else up.
And Steele is one step
quicker. I don't know, because I was really ready for that shit. Come on, bro.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
Come on, bro.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the AINTDATJAH family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Maivia has steel in his sights, looking to put the animal down.
Here we go again.
Oh, do some serious damage.
Maivia can taste it now.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Ooh, oh, kick connects.
Boom.
Able to double leg takedown, got the shoulders down. And now up into their own. I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
George with great awareness.
Ian Steele fending him off.
Punch right in the head. Oh my God. Gotta be careful not to get into the back.
They come to that
seal this one off. Quick count out after one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Oh my God, that took my whole.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Snapmare. This has been a true brawl, and you can see Maivia and Steele are pushing each other to the limit.
Agonizing. Peter Maivia calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
How is he just... Whoa, whoa. What is going on?
He climbed to the top of the cage, but now his choices are limited. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
This is what he's been training for.
Wow,
this moment right here.
We lost.
Wow, Steele with a big win over Peter Maivia.
Here is your winner!
Alright. Oh my God. Bro.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of
in
the ring tonight.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Best seat in the house, sitting up high on top of the cage. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE.
Up high, wow. Ooh, catches him with a kick. Wow. Oh, the headbutt. Connects on the kick. Oh.
Uh-oh. That unraveled on George. Oh, boom. Climbing, headed for the top of the cage.
From the heavens, big time splash. Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum.
Raises the shoulder before the one count.
Channeling his energy to stay in this match.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of the submission here? Camel clutch. And it is deep.
It's locked in so tight. Running out of options in a hurry now.
Running.
He's just doing extra, bro.
Nice escape. Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by count out to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
And he counters.
And Steel isn't looking helpless anymore.
This could be a good chance for Steel to get some distance and rethink things.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. And drops the fist.
What a counter by Peter Maivia. Gentlemen, we touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Ooh! Slugging away with everything they've got.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Gut punch.
Nasty. He's telling the ref to get the door open right now.
Oh, nah, he's trying to get out the old-fashioned way. This nigga's on some bullshit.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Stop right to the gut.
Steel turning Maivia into the hunted here, looking to dethrone the High Chief.
I got him.
And retaliates with a counter. Headbutt.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
Chop. Some folks call Peter Maivia.
George is tied up here. Oh, I might have just broken something. Is it enough? Is it enough for Peter Maivia?
Oh, ouch.
Ooh, sharp kick. George with great awareness.
Oh my God, like how? Are we not putting enough damage in?
Someone stop this.
I don't want.
He's covering him. He's got him.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
What is it going to take to put him away?
Mistake made by Steel. This is a situation you want to avoid. Fighting free there, and that can be all the space that is needed. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. From the top! Oof! Nobody home. Taken down by the neck. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
From the heavens, misses big time.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technique. He wants it one more time.
Caught with the backbreaker.
And George is laying out. Dominated the animal with that one. Maivia has Steel in his sights, looking to put the animal down.
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
And this has to be the end of it.
2 count. Kicks out.
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3
millimeters. I think there is still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall. Scaling the steel cage wall.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance in a tight grip.
Get the hell down.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief. Lift off. Oh! Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
Come on, get the hell out of here.
He's got himself to the tight roping the cage, ready to make the next move.
No. Oh my God.
He's getting even closer to making an escape.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
This is intense.
Come on.
Now slowly working down the cage and into the win column.
How the hell he got prime back in 1988?
And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage is fine.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna get the video.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate, she does!
I'm crying.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in
I knew
her
she had to be
ring.
related
In
to
the
somebody,
ring,
her big ass.
She applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
Bet. Let's get into it.